Okay. Hi everyone. Today we have an AMA on Forum Crypto MoonLight official Binance Live. We're honored to host an AMA with Mr. John, co-founder of Gemie as our speaker today. Hello Mr. John, thank you for coming.
Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for having me. Once again, I'm very happy to be on FCM's AMA. I believe I've been on the FCM AMA last year, but sometime around June or July. So I'm very happy to meet you guys all again. My name is John. I'm the co-founder of Gemie.
Okay, thank you. Let me introduce myself. I am Amayot, will be the host today. Before we
Hello.
start, let me explain a little bit about AMA today. We have three segments for this AMA. First segment, introduction. Second segment, question from Twitter. And third segment, live question. For all audience, thank you for joining us. We have total prize 8 gum. Prepare your best question for the live question segment. Also make sure to follow all of the rules. Okay, we go to the first segment. This is a first question from this segment. Could you please introduce to us a little bit about yourself and Jamie? And what is the main focus of Jamie in cryptocurrency world?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you very much for the question. First of all, a bit of introduction about myself. Again, my name is John. I'm the co-founder of Gemie. Together with my partner, Sunny, who founded Gemie together. Let me tell you a little bit about ourselves, right? So I'm actually from the entertainment industry, and I've been in the entertainment industry for about 10 years. I've been working with celebrities, entertainment companies, and different online digital media companies. And I actually known Sunny from one of the projects that I was in, and we both quite passionate about crypto about 4 or 5 years ago, I'd say, and we really want to explore this space. And we just thought about, why don't we do something about entertainment and crypto together? And that's why we founded a platform, Gemie, right? So Gemie is actually an Asian entertainment focused metaverse built on fan culture. And we actually aspire to be Asia's leading virtual hub to bridge the gap between celebrities and fans using virtual events, customized planets, utility focused collectibles, etc. Fans from all over the world can attend virtual events and collect utility focused NFTs and stuff, right? So by creating this gamified metaverse, we really aim to promote creator economy for both artists and fans. So we also aim to help artists to achieve the full potential by providing them with the tools, resources, and opportunities. So that's what we do. Thank you.
Okay, that's a basic question. Thank you for answering it very clearly for all audience to understand about you and Jamie. Next question. Jamie Metaverse has room for creators. What should we prepare to become creators and how does it work? I also noticed there are two celebrity in Jamie Metaverse, Celebrity Planet and Celebrity NFT. Could you explain the difference and function of both?
Sure, absolutely. Now, we definitely have room for creators because user generated content will be one of our focus for this year. Um, to be one of the creators on Gemmy, we try to make it as simple as possible because what we're trying to do is to onboard Web2 people or just ordinary people onto the Gemmy Metaverse platform. So, unlike many other crypto projects or some blockchain projects or even NFT projects, they're very crypto focused. For us, we really want to onboard both of them. So, both the Web3 native people and also the ordinary everyday Joe, our family, our friends, and everything. So, in terms of the celebrity planets and the celebrity NFTs, let me mention something about our celebrity partnerships, right? So, we actually have two K pop groups which are our partnership. Which are our formal partners from last year, and also we actually going to do something with a Japanese entertainment company, Asobi System. So what we'll do is that we actually built space or planets or what we call the rooms for that particular party or a particular celebrity, right? And also we will launch an NFT collection for them. So stay tuned, to our Twitter account or our socials. You will actually see a lot of things about our latest collection with the two K-pop groups, right? So that's what we do, and also the difference is that the Celebrity Planet or the room is actually a space for you to move around, to hang around, and to just to interact. But the NFT itself, they're actually utility focused NFTs, right? So when you have that NFT on hand, right, you'll be able to do a lot of things. So for example, the Gemie VIP Pass that we're launching very soon, it's actually an NFT that bears a lot of different utilities for the holders. For example, they will be able to get free NFT drops. They will be able to get whitelist spots, or they even can get like free concert tickets or in real life events tickets in the future. So please stay tuned, guys. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the answer. This is the last question from this segment.
Yep.
What the biggest problem when you build Gemie and how do you solve it? Also, show us some progress on your roadmap and what result Gemie has achieved so far.
Excellent question. Thank you very much. So first of all, I wouldn't say there are any problems per se, but I would say there are challenges. So I mentioned that our project's goal is really to onboard as many ordinary people onto Web3 or onto the metaverse as possible. So I guess one of the biggest challenge, as for many other Web3 projects, is how to educate the people, educate the everyday people on how to onboard Web3. For example, to many people, like setting up a MetaMask account might be something quite difficult and quite foreign to them. So I think education is quite important. That's why when we announce a new launch or anything like that, we actually do a very step-by-step, very detailed tutorial post or even a video to teach our users on how to onboard, right? So in terms of the milestones, right? Milestones of what we've achieved. Maybe I could talk a little bit about first of all, talk about our roadmap on progress first. So for 2022, a lot of things happened. For example, first of all, for the partnerships, we partnered up with quite a bit of number of celebrities, including Hanjin Tan, Beyond, the legendary band, the two K-pop groups, P1 Harmony, Cherry Bullet, and also Hanjin Tan is actually a musician, a award-winning musician. And upcoming 2023, we also working with Asobi System. Asobi System is actually a very famous and huge Japanese entertainment company. And please stay tuned because we're actually co-hosting a very exciting event called Metaverse Got Talent, right? Besides that, we actually worked with a lot of Web3 projects last year, right? We also launched the Gem token on KuCoin in October last year, right? And we also launched the Gemie Alpha, back in September last year. Wrapping up the year, we also worked with the Qatar World Cup on building a stadium, on the Gemie Metaverse, and all sorts of other, NFT project collaborations. So, that's what we did, and we're going to keep growing. We're going to keep developing new partnerships in this coming year, which is this year, 2023. Stay tuned on our social media platforms. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you for answering all questions from the first segment. Let's move to second segment. Yeah, this is a question from Twitter. We've selected five questions from Twitter. First question: a project must have partnership and investor for the project to progress. Please tell us about the partnership and investor in the Gemie Metaverse project.
Yep, absolutely. Thank you very much. That's a good question. Back in 2022 February, we actually closed the first round of fundraising with 3.8 million US dollars. So our main investors, including Shima Capital, Newman Capital, Soul Capital, NGC, IVC, and so on, and Spark Digital Capital. And we have in total like 11 investors in our project. So we are very grateful because they're some of the biggest names in the crypto landscape, and they actually only invest in quality projects. So we feel very honored, to be invested by them. Yeah, I think, of course, financial support is one thing, but I'm very grateful that all of these, investors, they're also our strategic partners, which means that they also provide us the strategic support on business development, marketing, and everything. For example, while we're speaking with entertainment companies, if we don't have the right relationship or the connection, it could cost a lot of time or even money. But because some of our investors, they have really good relationship with the entertainment companies, it smooths out the process a lot. So it becomes very, very smooth. And again, we're very grateful. Again, thank you very much to all of our investors. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Second question from Twitter. Many games
Sure.
today have high entry fees and this begin with a small player base. Is there an entry fee or starting condition for Gemie? And if so, what are they? Do I need to have an NFT or a certain number of tokens to enjoy the play the game?
Yep. Thanks for the question, Eric. No, actually, I'd definitely say that there is basically no entry fee for you to get into the Gemie metaverse, right? So, okay, if some of the members might recall that we were about to have a room sale back in April 2022, but in the end, we actually canceled it out because we think that the best way to onboard more users is to let them to be into our metaverse for free. So that's why, we didn't set an entry or a barrier for the people to say, for example, you have to get a room to come in. So we actually opened up our metaverse for everybody to come in last year. So, the second part of the question, do I need to have an NFT, a certain number of tokens? No, absolutely not. It's completely up to the user. I mean, of course, the Gem token has a lot of utilities. You can use it on a metaverse, right? If you want to trade it, feel free. But we don't force our users to come in to spend any money to come in and play. So I would say that feel free to come in and enjoy, right? But of course, for example, a specific NFT, the Gemie VIP Pass NFT, it would definitely give you a lot of edge because the pass itself bears a lot of benefits. For example, like I mentioned before, free NFT drops. Their holders might also get like whitelist spots of some of the hottest NFT projects. They also have a chance to win in real life tickets, like concerts or big time events, things like that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for your answering. Next question from Twitter. Metaverse was developed to play in a virtual reality. there must be security behind it all to protect each player account. What kind of security does Gemie Metaverse use to protect each player account?
Yep. Okay. Just I want to tell you guys that the smart contract on Gemie were all audited by Certic. The Certic. Everyone knows about that auditing company. Probably one of the biggest. So safety is definitely one of our main concerns of our users. So I just want to say you can be relieved because safety is first. All of the accounts, they're fully protected by our audited smart contracts. So yeah, just feel free, come in and play, and won't be any problems. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I think that security is very important.
Yes, of course. Yes, definitely the most important in blockchain world.
Okay, next question from Twitter. Jamie bring together two great topics that have been growing recently, NFT and metaverse. So, what are the possibilities that user can have through this? Can artists have their own virtual museum? Also, is specific hardware required for optimal metaverse performance?
Yep, that's correct. So Gemie, us, by creating a gamified metaverse, we actually aim to promote creator economy for both artists and fans. And we also facilitate the artist fan and fan interaction in order to foster the community growth for artists. Secondly, we also aim to help artists, like especially the underprivileged ones, to achieve their full potential by providing them with the tools, with the resources and opportunities to reach their goals. That's one of the big things that we like to do. Well, can artists have their own virtual museum? Absolutely possible. Right now, the museums we have, like for example, if you're on the metaverse for the last couple of months, you will see exhibitions with of Gemie and some other projects like Monkey Kingdom and with Gemie, and that's an online exhibition. But at the same time, we actually have an offline exhibition in Japan as well. So, we do a lot of events like that regularly, right? And right now, we actually have the exhibition in the museum of the Asobi Systems girls group. It's called Fruit Sipper. They're very cute, very talented. So we decided that it's good to have the stuffs in the exhibition hall, right? Any specific hardware? Not really. You just have to have a decent PC. I mean, of course, if your PC is a bit old and stuff, it might be a little bit laggy. But I think 90% of the time, our users don't have problem using a normal PC to hang out on the Gemie metaverse. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you.
This is last question from Twitter. I would like to ask about the VIP pass. What are the benefits of having the VIP pass?
Great stuff. It's a very good question. And also one of the focus that I would like to talk about these days, because as you can see, if you're on our social media, if you're on our Twitter, you can see that everything is about the VIP pass. Now that's because it's something that we've put in a lot of effort in, right? So we want to create a comprehensive experience on our metaverse users, right? So therefore, we launched this, the Gemie VIP Pass. Now it's actually a unique pass that comes with exclusive entertainment and metaverse benefits for holders. So the owners of a pass are entitled to various rewards, such as celebrities NFT drops, exclusive metaverse perks, and other real life benefits, right? So, what are the benefits, right? It can be divided into four different categories. First, NFT airdrops. Now, for this round, there will be a free airdrop of the two K-pop celebrities NFTs that we have. We actually will launch it very, very soon. Just stay tuned, right? And for future airdrops, there will be a lot of projects that are going to work with us very soon, and we actually reaching a lot of agreements with many different projects. Second category is partners perks. So, like for example, whitelist spots for some of the hottest NFT projects. For example, upcoming we have Yoga Pets. Yoga Pets is definitely, no doubt, one of the hottest NFT projects coming up, and they're minting soon actually. And the holders have a chance to win the whitelist for these projects. All right. And third, metaverse. The pass holders will be able to access holders only area, or maybe they will be able to access free in-game items and wearables. They also have early access to selected areas, announcements, and Discord updates, right? They also have to have the chance and the right to vote in the Gemie DAO, right? And for the events, right, you'll be able to get premium access to the first virtual events in here, like Metaverse Got Talent, early bird participation, and also some in real life event perks. Like, for example, upcoming concert ticket backstage access, right? Now, in fact, we're actually running a ticket giveaway of a concert about to be held in Hong Kong, right? It's got the rapper Da Baby. It's pretty cool. It's called Punch Live, so the pass holders can definitely enjoy benefits like that. So, more details on the pass. Remember, for those of you who has got a whitelist, congratulations. Please come in and mint on the 6th of March, 12 UTC. For those of you who hasn't, that's fine, because the public mint is on 7th of March. So I think across social media, we're still running some whitelist campaigns. So please keep an eye on Twitter. Maybe you should be able to get some whitelist, because right now, it's the first time we released the pass, the number is really limited. There's only 1,000 passes for the first time. So that's why it might be a little bit hard to win a whitelist, but still, try your luck, Thank you.
Well, thank you for answering our question from Twitter.
Thank you.
Okay, it's time for us to move to the last segment.
Yep, sure.
Will be the live question. For this segment, to all audience, send your question to our Telegram group at FGM Chat, and our speaker will choose 5 questions from this segment.
FCM chat.
Yes, FGM Chat.
Can you send me the link on Telegram, please?
Wait.
Okay.
Check our private group.
Okay. Okay, got it. I'm in there.
Okay, mark your question you choose with number.
All right, just give me 1 second, all right?
Okay.
Okay, I will reply to that question and I will send a number on the group. Is that okay?
Okay.
How many do I choose? Five, right?
Okay, one more.
Okay. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
First question from left chat question from Jaws Tito Labs. Uh, Regarding about the current market situation is still unstable, holding back investors. So, can you give me some good reason why I should buy your token in this market situation, and also why should your token holder keep holding?
Yep, that's the first question. Now, first of all, thank you very much for the question, Tito. Yeah, I mean, of course, the market's still a little bit unstable right now. It's got a little bit better, but no one knows about the market, right? So that's why, for us, I think that an unstable market or a bear market or a bull market, it doesn't matter for us because we are actually a project, about building, and we're actually building this metaverse, and it doesn't matter what the market is or how the market is going to be like. We're going to keep building. So we actually have a very, very detailed roadmap which lays out what we're going to build and when we're going to build for what reason, which I will get to that a little bit later on in another question. So talking about the gem token, well, yeah, the gem token. Let me explain a little bit about the gem token. Maybe you will have a better idea of why you should hold the gem token, right? Now, first of all, the gem token has the first utility, which is, of course, it will facilitate in-game transactions. So, for example, what transactions? Because we have mini games in the ecosystem, we have some of the events that are holding on our metaverse. All of these events that uses the gem token as a means of transaction, right? For example, virtual event tickets and user generated items. So people who likes Gemie really enjoy, the metaverse that we built, like, the graphics, the style of the avatars and stuff. So this utility is specifically, built for them. Now, secondly, staking. These are for the ones who really strictly looking for some profit. Because when we first launched the Gem token, we actually held an official staking program with KuCoin. and the APY is actually up to 50 to 100%. So a lot of people have some great profit over there. So we decided to do that again, maybe sometime in the very near future. So, I think that's very important to give back to the community. So that's why we have some staking programs regularly coming out. And I think this is one of the biggest reasons why you should hold it. And thirdly, it's about the Gemie DAO. So for those of you who really like the entertainment culture and, like Gemie because of the entertainment nature of it, the DAO is really for you because you are able to make decisions. Like, for example, which celebrity do you like? Maybe you can vote for them. Maybe you can nominate your favorite celebrity and you can vote that should Gemie collaborate with that particular celebrity? Things like that, So these are the three main utilities that you can do in Gemie. That you can use the gem on the Gemie metaverse for. So, this is it. And don't miss any chances on, the staking program as well, because once we launch a new staking program, we'll post it on social media and it's a good chance for you guys to earn some profit. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Second question. From crypto enthusiast. How confident is your team on achieving the roadmap for this year? Would you like to share it with us?
Mm-hmm. Good stuff. Well, first of all, if you ask me how confident, we're very confident because we're already doing it. For this year, we spent a lot of time, first of all, on the Gemie VIP Pass. So it would be minted in March, on 6th of March, right? But we have already planned everything after that, like what's going to happen, which parties, which collaboration partners should we work with, and also we also planned out the expansion on the Gemie metaverse, right? So, for example, the Gemie metaverse, has grown a lot, of course, from last year, from the room to the open space, which is AKA the town square. Now, this year, we're going to further expand the Gemie metaverse, right, by building out the Gemie town square for people to explore. Like, it's different area, right? So one area we're looking to construct is dedicated spaces for Gemie fan communities to connect. Now, this could be a space for the fans to hang out together, to talk, or maybe it could be a fan club, right? And these spaces will be designed for the Gemie users to customize and mingle with the fellow fans, right? And from K-pop to J-pop to sports fans, users are able to customize these places to their liking. So this is one of the big things that we're working on. Our development team is also working on new products for this year. So, for example, like I told you, the gem staking program and user-generated content, more mini games. As last year, you can see that right now when you come in, you have some mini games to play. The jumping game. I'm not very good at it, but I'm still practicing, right? So there will be chances for the users to co-create and contribute to the Gemie metaverse different features, right? So we are also optimizing Gemie for mobile use, as many of our community members have asked. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you for answer. This is the question number 3 from Durago. What's Gemie competitiveness that make it stand out among other platforms?
Yep, good stuff. Well, there are a lot of different metaverse out there, of course. Of course, there are some really big names. For example, the Sandbox, the Decentraland, and many, many others. So when I travel to different places for conferences and stuff, I'm really thrilled to meet founders about all these metaverse platforms, because all we want to do is one thing, is really to have all the people on the one metaverse. I think that's all of our ultimate dream because the metaverse is supposed to be, everybody, like one metaverse, everybody. However, we all know that it's not technically possible for now, right? So that's why we chose our niche, and our niche is entertainment, right? Our focus has always been entertainment, and we try to do the best of it. For example, we collaborate with some of the top celebrity or entertainment companies like FCN Entertainment, like Japan's Asobi system. So these are all like official partnerships, and we're going to, do some really interesting events on it. I think, that's one of our strengths. Now, except that, we also have a very strong development team, which builds out a very, visually pleasing entertainment metaverse platform, which I could say that, there are a lot of nice metaverse out there, but we put in a lot of effort and we received a lot of positive feedback on our metaverse. So, these are the two, main competitive advantage that we have. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. John. Uh, this is question number 4. I think is the good question from Diggy Rich.
To get
Unlock
it. Yep.
unlock new audience, collaboration, and sponsorship. How are you aiming to attract new audience towards Gemie Metaverse? Is the community also allowed to propose and vote on the main decision?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's a very good question. We really aim at unlocking new audiences. Now, first of all, that's a big thing. Like I mentioned before earlier in this AMA, we are aiming to onboard Web2 audiences as well as Web3 audiences. Because for crypto native people, it's easy because they already know everything. But the hard part is really how to get people from everyday life, your friends, our families and stuff, to know about blockchain, know about crypto, know about the project and the meaning behind it, right? So education is one thing that we definitely do. We would do a lot of infographics, we do a lot of things to educate our users on how to onboard Web3. And we also try to make it as interesting as possible. One of the reasons we chose entertainment as our niche is because entertainment is one of the best angle to cut into the Web2 space because, we all love entertainment. We all love music, right? We all have our favorite artists, right? And that's a good cutting point, like a pivot point for us to get into, to have the Web2 people on board into Web3, right? And for collaborations and sponsorships, that's also, it's all like, it's all connected. For collaborations, we collaborate with, entertainment companies, which are mainly Web2 companies who wanted to get into Web3. That's, and sponsorship as well. Like I said, our investors, they also love the idea of getting entertainment, being on Web3 because a lot of these celebrities, they actually don't have the resources, the expertise, and the opportunities, and we provide them. Now, is the community also allowed to propose? Yes. I mentioned that GEM token holders are able to participate in Gemie DAO. The DAO allow the holders to vote on different decisions. For example, which next, which partner should we collaborate next? Which celebrity should we approach next? Or who should hold a virtual concert on Gemie? These are all the decisions that all the gem holders can make or help make. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Uh,
Thank
this
you.
uh, this is last question from this segment from Sonic. Can you share your social media link so that we can keep ourselves updated? Please tell me this question.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Now let me share the links on the group, right?
Yes,
Because
yes, you can.
is it okay if I share the link? Oh, it says sending messages not allowed in a group. Do you mind to hold? Do you mind if I send it to you and you send it to the group, because the group doesn't allow me to send it?
Okay,
Okay.
you can send.
Oh, I can send now.
Yep.
Thank you very much. Okay, here we go. Here are the links. Oops. Oh, it says, John, your message was hidden because the links are not allowed in this group.
Wait.
Okay.
Okay. Uh,
Shall I try now?
okay. Thank you for answer all question for this EMA.
Thank you. Thank you very much for having me. Yeah, it was really fun and really happy to meet you all, the FCM community. I hope you guys stay tuned, really, because the mint is coming soon and I don't want you to miss any chances, right? Because because it's a free mint, I got to tell you that it's really rare. It's got a small number, so I'm pretty sure that it's going to sold out. It's going to be mint out very soon. So if you can get a whitelist right now, please go on Twitter, and also join our Discord, because our Discord will have some more whitelist campaigns running. So definitely join the Discord, get your whitelist.
Okay. Congrats for our question have been selected from our speaker. For our audience, if you still have a question about Gemie, feel free to join our social media group, like Telegram, Discord, Twitter, and you can ask your question in this Telegram group. Okay, Mr. John, we have reached the end of EMA today. But before we close, do you have any closing statement for our community?
Well, basically, it's just again, join our Discord and Twitter. I think that's very important because all the most updated information will be announced in there. Just don't miss any news. That's all I want to say. And thank you very much, everybody.
Okay. Well, Ama, Forum Crypto MoonLight with Gemie has finished. Thank you for our audience. See you at the next EMA. Thank you,
Yes,
Mister.
thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.